Okay, and we are just on day one of this. Now let's bring our guests back in. Sunny Houghton, Mike Brooks. We also have Charles Mittelstadt with us. He's a criminal defense investigator. Good to see you. And let me first ask you, Charles, because I want people to understand why we wanted to bring you in today. You're a criminal defense investigator. What is it that you do in a case like this?
Well, what's important about a case like this is one of the challenges of this case is that we're going back in time. I mean, these allegations go back some 15-plus years, and so the challenge is in trying to determine the validity of some of these charges and go back and see if there's credibility. Each and one of these victims, and a lot of these things are perishable. When it comes to testimonial evidence, you have issues dealing with cross-contamination issues, trying to establish the independence of each one of these alleged victims vis-a-vis each other, cell phone records that are gone, perhaps some physical evidence that doesn't exist anymore, and so it's quite the challenge.
So you go in on behalf of the defense, you talk to the victims or the accusers in a case like this, you get their background a little bit, you try to piece together the story for the defense in a case like this.
That's correct.
Okay.
I mean, we're looking for reasonable doubt, but we're also looking to be fact finders, seekers of the truth, because the attorneys at the end of the day need to be able to properly advise their client as to the strengths or the weaknesses of the prosecution's case. And so from a criminal defense investigator standpoint, we're really trying to be very unbiased and just go out there and see what exists and whether the prosecution's evidence meets the test, the standard of proof and so forth. So,
okay. All right. Well, let's talk about the defense attorney here. Joe Amendola talked to us in December about the accuser's relationship with Jerry Sandusky. Take a look at this.
I find it hard to believe, and maybe other people will consider this issue also, that so many of these accusers have maintained social ties with Jerry and his wife Dottie, have been to their homes recently, have shared food with them, have gone out to dinners with them, have shared their family experiences with them. And I don't know, in one or two cases, maybe you could explain that by saying that people who are abused are often confused about how to react or how to interact with their accusers or their abusers. But in this case, I mean, there's a number of these kids who maintain strong social ties.